Buckle up, guys. Today we're diving into not one, but two sovereign citizen courtroom disasters. We've got short appearances, big attitudes, and plenty of legal nonsense to unpack. First up is Aaron Thomas in Bothell Municipal Court, and then we switch gears to watch Frank Mishu try his best to rewire reality in front of Judge Martin. These aren't just clips, they're full-on previews of chaos to come in December. 1 SOVCIT can be funny. 2 in one video. That's just gold. This setup is smooth, clean, and loaded with potential. You'll see tech struggles, legal delusions, and courtroom patience pushed to its limits. Let's dive into part 1 and see how things spiral from the start.
Your Honor, next we can take Aaron Thomas.
Okay.
And Your Honor, after speaking with Mr. Thomas, he was not comfortable with me signing the rights form on his behalf, and he would like to have an arraignment in person.
And that's fine. Can you hear us all right, Mr. Thomas?
Yes, sir.
All right, very good. This is 3A757954 and 3A757-955. When can we arraign him in person, please, Carrie?
Your Honor, due to the holiday schedule, the earliest would be December 7th at 2:30.
Okay, Mr. Thomas, write down December 7 at 2:30 and confirm when you've done that.
Okay. 1 second here.
No problem.
Yeah, I got my phone stolen last night, so I gotta do it on my computer here.
Yeah, no problem. Just let me know when you got that in there.
All right.
Did you get it in there?
Not quite yet. I'm opening up.
Okay.
A note.
Just let me know.
Alright, guys. Aaron Thomas steps in and immediately throws a wrench into a simple process. He doesn't trust his lawyer to sign a rights form, so now we're all waiting while he types in a date. Painfully slowly. His excuse? He got his phone stolen, so now he's using a computer he clearly doesn't understand. The judge waits patiently while Aaron opens apps like it's rocket science. Meanwhile, the sarcasm from the commentary hits hard, because, honestly, who can't type a calendar date in 2025? This isn't a tech issue. It's a SOVCIT ego issue. When your belief system tells you you're too smart for the system, even Google Calendar becomes a challenge.
Okay, and you said December 7th at 2:30, correct?
Right.
All right, I got you.
And it's here at the Bothell Municipal Court, Mr. Thomas.
Okay, thanks. All right, yeah, I got it down.
Thanks so much for writing that down. And keep that, don't erase that. That's your notice now. You got an actual notice, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, I have it on my computer here.
Fantastic. Thank you, sir.
Hey, I hope you have a good day.
The court's found probable cause for the prosecution is charged, so subject to you and your lawyer readdressing this, you're to be here on time for all scheduled hearings, commit no criminal acts, don't drive until you have valid license and insurance in your pocket. Any questions about all that?
No, I wasn't driving though.
Good. Please don't unless you have license and insurance in your pocket.
I would
Right.
never drive. Yeah, I would never drive.
That's fantastic. Glad to hear it. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Now that Aaron has finally jotted down his court date, the judge lays it all out plain and simple. Show up on time, don't drive without a license, and don't break the law. And of course, Aaron assures him with, "Oh, I'd never do that." Classic. They all say that until they're pulled over with no plates and a laminated printout of the Constitution in their glove box. The moment is calm, but we know what's coming. This is textbook SOVCIT behavior. Nod along, pretend to comply, and wait to play dumb later. The judge gives him the benefit of the doubt, for now. But this is just the quiet before the storm.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. My apologies for interrupting your breakout, but I want to get some of the matters that are already on screen and ready cleared out. Mr.
Okay.
Sullivan and Mr. Moshu.
Ready?
Thank you. Today is the day and time set for the probable cause conference. How are we proceeding, Mr. Sullivan?
Judge, as I was saying earlier, Mr. Michaud has indicated that he'd like to represent himself. Hopefully, if it's acceptable to him, I can remain just sort of present for the proceedings in case he has any questions. My recommendation to him is that we demand all of the discovery in the case. We have paper discovery. I'm forwarding that to him, but we don't have any of the digital discovery. So we are requesting all of that. And then I'm also recommending to Mr. Michaud that we schedule the case for a preliminary exam. And I'm happy to be present for that as well.
Mr. Mohammed?
Yeah, Judge. So I don't believe we had an attorney on file for this case. And that's probably why discovery wasn't sent over. Also, I believe we're missing some stuff as well, and we're in the process of getting them as well. If Mr. Sullivan's going to be the attorney moving forward, we'll send it to him. But if he's no longer going to be retained, then I don't know. I don't think it's useful to send it over to him. So if we can know who the attorney is moving forward, we'll send that discovery to that attorney.
Mr. Sullivan, are you formally making a request to withdraw from this case?
Judge, maybe my request is that we have an adjourned PCC for me to meet with Mr. Michaud and discuss this further, unless he'd like to make a decision just here and now. Perhaps one adjourned PCC and some additional time for Mr. Michaud and I to discuss this. We can come up with an arrangement where I'm at least receiving the discovery, on his behalf and trying to facilitate this for him. But I do want to respect his desires to represent himself. And Judge, the people would have no objection to any adjournment. And if Mr. Sullivan is the attorney moving forward, please just send me an email letting me know, so that way I can make sure digital is sent to you.
Mr. Michaud, were you able to hear Mr. Sullivan just now?
Yes, ma'am. I heard everything that was said.
And was that a reasonable way to proceed at this time? I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I still stand as being the beneficiary of the estate and point you as trustee. And demand that this alleged debt, is discharged from my account,
Things take a sharp turn when we enter Judge Martin's courtroom and meet Frank Michaud. Right out of the gate, he launches into full sovereign script. He claims he's the beneficiary of his estate and appoints the judge as his trustee, like he's rewriting courtroom roles on the fly. It's nonsense wrapped in fake legal jargon, delivered with confidence and zero understanding. This tactic is straight out of the sovereign citizen playbook, designed to confuse, stall, or bait a reaction. But Judge Martin isn't taking the bait. Michaud thinks he's schooling the court with YouTube logic. In reality, he's handing the judge a reason to take him even less seriously.
As I sent over copies of my birth certificate, as well as an affidavit. I don't know if you received it, but it's been sent certified mail. And that is me standing as making a special appearance today. And with the challenge of the jurisdiction, since I have not really been fully told, or I really don't understand really the allegations or the nature and causes of this allegation.
Here's the contrast you didn't know you needed when the grown-ups in the room take over. The attorneys start working through the actual process: missing discovery, scheduling, representation status. All things that, matter. Michaud's lawyer, despite being unwanted, is laying out a decent legal path forward. The judge listens, the prosecutor cooperates. It's all so refreshingly normal. But just as we get hopeful, reality creeps back in. You can feel it coming. Because SOVCITs can never stay silent for too long. And sure enough, right when progress is made, Frank decides he's ready to open his mouth again.
I'll interrupt you just for a moment. Inasmuch as you've indicated that you don't understand or have not been fully apprised of the nature of the allegations, we will adjourn this matter over for 3 weeks. That adjourned PCC date will be
December 20th at 8:45 with Judge Oakley.
The adjourned PCC date will be December 20th, 2023 at 8:45 a.m. That's in person in courtroom number 2 with Chief Judge Brian Oakley. And between now and then, Mr. Sullivan, you have the opportunity to speak with your client, bring him up to date on the status of these matters and explanation of the charges against him. And if you want to, at that time, have a conversation with Judge Oakley about how you be proceeding or not proceeding as counsel, that would be the time to do it. Is there anything else, Mr. Mohammed?
Nothing from the people, Judge. Thank you.
Anything else, Mr. Sullivan?
Judge, I apologize for the inconvenience, but I am in a sentencing that morning of the 20th. I don't know if, does the court have availability like later in the morning? I could make it work late morning on the 20th or in the afternoon on the 20th.
10:45.
That'd be much better. Thank you very much.
Thank you. 10:45 on December 20th. That concludes this matter. You're free to go. You have a good afternoon.
And boom, there it is. Mishu starts ranting about discharging alleged debts using a non-existent exemption account. He babbles about jurisdiction, challenges the court's authority, and throws in a birth certificate for good measure. It's every buzzword from a SOVCIT forum, all delivered in a tone that screams, "I don't know what I'm saying, but it sounds official." He thinks this is his gotcha moment. But in reality, it's just a man drowning in jargon, hoping the court will blink. The commentary is brutal, and deservedly so. He's not just wasting the court's time, he's proving why this movement is legally useless and factually hollow.
It's under the barcode though. This is what you signed up to do. You're a public servant.
Unless you are a price on a can of beans, we don't need a barcode.
With Mishu's nonsense finally out of the way, Judge Martin resets the hearing and sends him to face Judge Oakley, someone with zero tolerance for this kind of fantasy law. Even Mishu's lawyer wants to rearrange the schedule to avoid conflict. The judge grants it without hesitation, and the courtroom moves on. It's a clean ending, but don't mistake that for closure. The real fireworks might come in Oakley's court. Unless you're a can of beans, we don't need your barcode. And with that, we're out.